We really despise Isabella Cookie so much. And today is her birthday.
I know, right, Marina? Isabella Cookie doesn't deserve a happy birthday on this month. Louie the Beyonder 2002 deserved a happy birthday more than her in this month. Even if Louie is a dead topic nowadays. But he is still deserved a happy birthday more than Isabella Cookie.
Yeah. Indeed, my sister Stephanie. Louie the Beyonder 2002, even though he is a dead topic nowadays, deserved a happy birthday more than Isabella Cookie. What should all of us, the troublemakers, do for Isabella Cookie?
Guys, I have an idea. How about we getting Isabella Cookie arrested on her birthday by littering a chocolate? Because of she is the ugliest girl we have ever seen.
Sounds a great idea, Althea Andrea. We should get Isabella Cookie arrested for her birthday by littering the chocolate bars on the street. Because she doesn't deserve a happy birthday in this month. Plus, Louie the Beyonder 2002, although he's a dead topic nowadays, deserved a happy birthday more than Isabella Cookie on this week of the month. Ha 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 ha.
Now we must run away before the cops comes to arrest us.
Well, today is my birthday. I can't wait all of my friends, including Sophie Cat and IKHWEN, to come here. Wait a second! Who is littering the chocolate bars here?
You are under arrest for littering the chocolate bars on the street.
But Mrs. Kitty, I didn't littering the chocolate bars on the street behind my house.
I don't care. Get in the police car right now.
This is your jail. You will be staying here for the rest of March. Enjoy your time here.
Man, I cannot believe I got arrested for my birthday. Also, I didn't littering the chocolate bars on the street behind my house. Who can be done this?
Wait a minute. It was the Troublemakers. Chorus. Althea, Stephanie, Stefan, Marina and Happy from Happy Holy Kids. They should be grounded by Holy and Kids for Happy, Ratsunia, and Goki for Marina, Boris for Chorus. And their parents on Althea, Stephanie and Stefan.
I am so calling Sophie Cat, Hannah Smith and GalaxyElla to bail me out of this jail.
Hello. This is the girls, Hannah Smith, Sophie Cat and GalaxyElla. How can we help you?
Hello girls, this is Isabella Cookie. And you won't believe what Happy and the other troublemakers did.
What they did to you? Isabella Cookie?
They got me arrested for my birthday by littering the chocolate bars on the street behind my house. Can you please bail me out of this jail and calling holy kids, Redzia, Goki, Boris and the other troublemakers as parents to ground them?
They did what? Oh my flying goodness. Thanks for telling me, Isabella Cookie. Those troublemakers should be grounded for this. We three will help you out of the jail. Goodbye.
Oh, hi Sophie, my bestie. Hannah Smith and GalaxyElla. Can you three bail me out of this jail?
Oh, sure. We three will bail you out of this jail. And then we will call Holy and Kids on Happy, Boris on Chorus, Retsuya and Goki on Marina, and their parents for Althea, Stephanie, and Stefan, along with the former GoAnimators, StefieB.
Yes, we finally get Isabella Cookie arrested. This is what she gets for being an ugliest girl we have ever seen.
I know, right, Marina? And unhappy birthday to Isabella Cookie. And happy 1 week belated birthday to Louie the Beyonder 2002, even though Louie was a dead topic nowadays. Now, let's celebrate her getting arrested with a dance.
Oh no! It's Sophie Cat and her friends. We're so busted now.
That's right. Marina, Chorus, Althea, Andrea, Stephanie, Stefan, and Happy. How dare you get my BFF Isabella Cookie arrested for her birthday by littering the chocolate bars on the street behind her house?
Chorus. I am calling Boris. As for you, Marina, I'm calling Ritsuar and Goki. As for you, Happy, I'm calling Holly and Kids. While Althea, Stephanie, and Stefan, I'm calling all of your parents.
No 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 no
Hello. This is the former Ex-GoAnimators StefieB, Isabella Cookie, Sophie Cat, GalaxyElla, and Landon's OC characters, Hannah Smith, and you won't believe what they've six did this time. They are six get Isabella Cookie arrested for her birthday by littering the chocolate bars behind her house. Can you please all of the troublemakers' parents, Ritsuya, Goki, Holly, and Kids ground all six of them?
They did what? Oh my lord. Thanks for telling us, StefieB, aka aka the former Ex-GoAnimators. Stephanie and Stephanie should be grounded for this, along with the other 5 troublemakers. We'll be right there to ground them along with the other 5 troublemakers. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Happy. How dare you get Isabella Cookie arrested on her birthday by littering the chocolate bars on the street. And also, this is the second time you get someone arrested on someone's birthday. First, you get Equin the Game House PC Boy 2000 arrested on his 20th birthday back in November 8, 2020, by littering the soda bottle along with Molly Peterson, although Molly already improved her behavior. Brianna, Deanna and Carla. And now you get Isabella Cookie arrested on her birthday by littering the chocolate bars on the street along with Chorus, Althea, Stephanie, Stefan, and Marina Ogami. That's it. You're grounded until Ramadan 2022 begins, which is 1 or 2 days after April Fool's Day is over, either on April 2nd or April 3rd.
When we got home, you will be forced to watch Dawn Brothers' first episode on TokuFun website in your laptop as your punishment. Let's go home right now.
Corys. How dare you littering the chocolate bars on the street and got Isabella Cookie arrested on her birthday along with Althea, Stephanie, Stefan, Marina, and Happy from Happy Holy Kids. That's it. You're grounded until St. Patrick's Day.
When we got home, you will be go straight to your room. Let's go home right now.
Althea Andre. How dare you littering the chocolate bars on the street and got Isabella Cookie arrested on her birthday along with Collars, Stephanie, Stefan, Marina, and Happy from Happy Holy Kids. That's it. You're grounded for 3 days and 13 hours.
When we got home, you will be go straight to your room. Let's go home right now.
Stephanie and Stefan, how dare you both littering the chocolate bars on the street and got Isabella Cookie arrested on her birthday along with Chris, Althea Andrea, Marina, and Happy from Happy Holy Kids. That's it. You both are grounded for 4 days and 3 hours.
When we got home, you will be go straight to each of your room. Let's go home right now.
Marina. How dare you littering the chocolate bars on the street and got Isabella Cookie arrested on her birthday along with Karis, Althea Andrea, Stephanie, Stefan, and Happy from Happy Holy Kids. That's it. You're grounded for 5 days and 5 hours.
When we got home, you will be go straight to your room. Let's go home right now.
Why?